Dallas Mavericks star Luca Doncic had a night to remember Friday, lighting up State Farm Arena for a career-high 73 points in a 148-143 victory over the host Atlanta Hawks. It marked the highest scoring game in the NBA this season, passing the 70-point performance by Philadelphia 76ers center Joel Embiid on Monday against the San Antonio Spurs. It also tied Wilt Chamberlain and David Thompson for the fourth highest output in NBA history. Chamberlain, who owns the NBA record with 100 points, also had a 78-point outing, while Kobe Bryant finished with 81 points on Jan. 22, 2006. "Those names are special," Doncic said. "It's unbelievable." Friday night marked the NBA's 15th 70-point game, and Doncic is the 10th player to reach the plateau. A three-point play with 2:58 remaining gave Doncic 70 points. With Dallas leading 140-136, he added another three-point play to cap his effort. Doncic, who averages 34.6 points per game, said the performance ranked probably at the top in his career, but added that he was just focused on getting the win. "We've been struggling lately," he said of the Mavericks, who had lost 3 straight before Friday. "Mindset was to get a win. We played great." Doncic's epic night included 41 points at halftime, which broke Dirk Nowitzki's franchise record for points in a half. He reached 57 by the end of the third quarter, then opened the fourth with 8 straight points. Doncic scored 23 points in the second quarter after opening with 18 in the first. He finished 25 of 33 from the field, including 8 of 13 from three-point range, and converted 15 of 16 free throws. "He was hot. He was going," said Trae Young, who led Atlanta with 30 points. "We were trying everything. We were trying to trap him." Josh Green scored 21 points for Dallas, but Doncic carried the offense. Green said, "I've never seen anything like that." Doncic also had 10 rebounds and 7 assists. He became the 5th NBA player with at least 70 points and 10 rebounds in a contest, joining Chamberlain, who did it 6 times, Elgin Baylor, David Robinson, and Embiid, who did it Monday. With the assists, no one in NBA history had as many points, rebounds, and assists in a game as Doncic did Friday. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd, when asked if his game plan changed because Doncic was so hot, said with a laugh, "He is the game plan. Some say they are a system. He is the game plan," Kidd said. His ability to make shots, create shots, find open guys, he did that at a high level tonight. He added, "I've said this before. We can't take him for granted. Every night is special. He always does something. Sometimes we are a little bit tough on him because of the wins and losses, but what he does on the court is different than anybody else." Doncic's previous career high was 60 points, set against the New York Knicks on December 27, 2022. Luca Doncic scored a franchise record 73 points, tied for the 4th most in NBA history, and surpassed only by Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant to power the Dallas Mavericks to a 148-143 victory over the Atlanta Hawks on Friday night. Doncic blew past his personal best and team record 60 points after scoring a team record 41 points in the first half. His record night came only 4 days after Philadelphia's Joel Embiid scored a franchise record 70 points, then the most in the NBA this season in the 76ers' 133-123 win over San Antonio on Monday night. A three-point play with 2:58 remaining gave Doncic 70 points. With Dallas leading 140-136, Doncic added another three-point play to cap his night. Against the team that drafted him in 2018, Doncic joined Chamberlain and David Thompson among players who scored 73 points. Chamberlain, who owns the NBA record with 100 points, also had a 78-point game, while Bryant finished with 81 points on Jan. 22, 2006. The Mavericks rode Doncic's big game to end their 3-game losing streak while handing the Hawks their 4th straight loss. Doncic made 25 of 33 shots from the field, 8 of 13 three-pointers, and 15 of 16 free throws. The field goals made set another personal record. Trae Young led Atlanta with 30 points, including a three-pointer with 5 seconds remaining that trimmed the Dallas lead to 146-143. Jalen Johnson added 25 points, and Bogdan Bogdanovic had 24. Doncic scored 23 points in the second quarter after opening with 18 points in the first. Doncic, who averages 33.6 points, nailed a three-pointer with 4:48 remaining in the third quarter, giving him a season-high 51 points. He then took aim at his career high of 60 points, also the Dallas record, set against the New York Knicks on deck now 27-2022. The Hawks had no answer for Doncic. Jalen Johnson opened as Atlanta's primary defender on the 6'7" guard. Sadiq Bey, DeJounte Murray, and others tried without success to slow Doncic's high-scoring pace. Doncic's milestone game came in his original NBA home, at least for a few minutes. Doncic was selected by the Hawks with the number 3 overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft, before having his draft rights traded to Dallas for Young with the number 5 pick, and a 2019 first-round pick used to select Cam Reddish. It also came on the 4-year anniversary of the death of NBA legend Bryant, who perished in a helicopter crash on Jan. 26, 2000, at the age of 41. Doncic scored 41 points in the first half to set a franchise record for points in any half. He made 17 of 22 shots from the field, including 6 of 9 three-pointers in the half. The Mavericks' previous high mark for points in a half was 34 by Dirk Nowitzki in the second half against Utah on November 3, 2009. Mavericks guard Kyrie Irving missed his second consecutive game with a sprained right thumb. He suffered the injury against Boston on Monday. Dallas forward Derrick Jones Jr. suffered a sprained left wrist with 30 seconds remaining in the first half and did not return. Young cleared the concussion protocol after missing 2 games. The rematch between the teams, originally scheduled for April 5th in Dallas, has been moved to April 4, the league announced Friday. Luca Doncic saw Joel Embiid's 70-point game and raised him 3. The Dallas Mavericks point guard scored a whopping 73 points Friday night against the Atlanta Hawks. It came just days after Embiid, the center for the Philadelphia 76ers, collected 70 points Monday against the San Antonio Spurs. Doncic, who has been averaging 33.6 points per game this NBA season, not only outscored Embiid, but also himself and the Mavericks. His 73-point game is his personal best and a team best. Before Friday's shootout, both of those records sat at 60. It also put Doncic, 24, in 4th place for the highest scoring game for a player in NBA history. The Mavs celebrated the achievement by posting what appears to be a photo of Doncic as a child on X, wearing a photoshopped-on version of his current jersey. Doncic, who is in his 6th season, sunk a three-pointer with 2:58 left in the game, bringing his tally to 70 for the night. Another three-point shot sealed the deal, and the Mavs' 148-143 win. Overall, Doncic is tied for 4th place in single-game scoring, behind only Wilt Chamberlain, who holds the record with 100 points in 1962 and also has the 3rd-place spot for 78 points scored in 1961, and Kobe Bryant, who tallied 81 points in 2006, putting him at 2nd.